Another topic that hit the desk this week, of course, is our trade with China, which will resume and essentially could affect food in a very big way. And let's kind of talk about this and kind of the implications that what's going on right now with President Trump and President Xi is the tariffs. Let's go look back into July, where China basically responded to our tariffs in kind by introducing 545 more types of U.S. goods. Some items, such as pork, were slapped with 2 rounds of tariffs, meaning a tax on U.S. pork is now at 50%. The promise of stacked tariffs also makes it difficult for the determined price level of tariffs in many items. So it's difficult for us to even know how much tariff is actually happening. When you look at this trade war as it continued to escalate and as the U.S. implemented new rounds of tariffs, including the $200 billion worth on Chinese products, this really became a major factor. China announced it would retaliate by, of course, introducing an additional $60 billion in tariffs on American goods. Now, all this was taking place over the summer and then up through September 24th. It now appears, though, that the trade war will be a ceasefire for at least 90 days during a negotiation period between Trump and Xi. A quick list of items that could have an impact on the restaurant business if the 90-day tariff delay does not take effect. So as you can kind of see on screen right here, this is only a partial list that Eater covered, and kind of what we did was glean it out into the items that were pretty significant on restaurant menus. So these are all the producers across the country that are being affected by these Chinese tariffs. When you also look at our other neighbors, which is Canada, currently imposing tariffs on also a variety of food products. Here's another list. This list continues to pound the food industry in the restaurant industry. And then last is the tariffs based on Mexico as they retaliated to the aluminum import tariff by the U.S. So there is a lot going on right now as it pertains to this negotiation. Obviously, if Trump and Xi come to an agreement, this could release a lot of pressure on the agricultural and farming communities, and hence the suppliers of our industry could also be impacted in a good way. And of course, we've seen some movement in the stock, the New York Stock Exchange, as we've seen kind of impending on whether or not these tariffs would hold throughout the 90 days. Not a lot has been reported since this was announced this week, so we'll continue to keep an eye on this as we go forward.